Nintendo Online is a great way for Nintendo fans to experience classics locked on older consoles. If they missed out on these games, or they just want to replay some Nintendo classics, fans have a large library available to them. But some titles haven't yet been brought to the Switch via Nintendo Online. I'm Will from Game Rant, and today we're talking about the 10 best Game Boy games not yet available on Nintendo Online. Number 6. Tennis. Maybe not the most exciting entry to start our list, but certainly a classic. Many fans of the Game Boy are missing a more realistic sports game from the system, and tennis could fill that void. Ironically, its simple gameplay is what makes it a breath of fresh air compared to more modern sports games. There's only one game mode, and tennis doesn't have an online competitive scene. Sometimes the best games are the most simple. Number 5. Yoshi. Not to be confused with his other outings, Yoshi's original game on the Game Boy was fairly simple. The player is tasked with matching up different blocks to create a pattern. The gameplay isn't anything special, and the game itself has been criticized for getting repetitive. However, it is a piece of Yoshi's history as his debut starring role, and a game that younger players would definitely find fun. Number 4. Donkey Kong Land. Donkey Kong Land is the companion game to the more well-known Donkey Kong Country. As a result, the gameplay is fairly similar, although simplified a bit since the game was now portable. Players can jump, climb, and fly their way across courses that are pretty faithful to the SNES title. With Donkey Kong Country on Nintendo Online, it would only make sense that the game that went alongside it would be there as well. Number 3. Pokémon Pinball. The Pokémon franchise is no stranger to spin-off titles. Pokémon Pinball, as the name suggests, is a pinball game in which the original 151 Pokémon make an appearance. The game loop is fairly simple. You play pinball, with additional catching minigames where players try to catch all of the original Pokémon using pinball gameplay. While this game isn't breaking any boundaries with its gameplay, it's certainly a game that fans of pinball and Pokémon would definitely give a try. Number 2. Pokémon Red and Blue. Speaking of Pokémon, why not add the two games that started it all? Pokémon Red and Blue feature the Kanto region and the first 151 Pokémon introduced in their original vision. The Kanto region itself has received plenty of remakes, but without an original Game Boy, players can't experience it in its first appearance. Pokémon is a massive franchise with an even more massive fanbase, so it would only make sense that Nintendo add these older inaccessible games to online. That way, newer fans of the series can experience where it all began. Number 1. Super Mario Bros. Deluxe. Super Mario Bros. Deluxe is a port of Super Mario Bros. On the Game Boy Color. It enhanced graphics and colors, tightened gameplay, and removed glitches. This version of the game is arguably the definitive way to play the Nintendo classic, but so few people have actually played it. With stronger system hardware available, Nintendo Online has a chance to share this underrated title. That was our list of the 6 best Game Boy games not yet available on Nintendo Online. For more games and articles like this, remember to drop by GameRant.com. Thanks for watching, and we hope to see you next time.